Who are you gonna believe? Everybody's talking about that. The news that was spreading throughout the school was that my friend Kyoko had been harassed. At first, I had been worrying about her and had been trying to talk to her about it. But as I knew who the rumors were about, I had changed my mind. Everybody in the school was talking about this rapist who had also cheated on the Kobayashi University admittance test. I was burning with rage. That day after practice, I abruptly lifted my sports bag, wore my volleyball jacket, and went straight to the other gym, where I found the boys stretching on the floor and Kyoko sitting on the bench. As soon as I spotted her, I made my way to her with heavy steps and clenched fists. I placed myself right in front of her eyes, showing a Tanaka grimace without speaking a word. She was ignoring me. I let my bag fall on the floor with a sound that echoed throughout the gym, causing everybody to turn their heads to us. They knew the situation was gonna run out of hand. Sugawara and Daichi told the others to go get changed. Asahi literally fled to the locker room. Moya didn't want to go instead, but in the end he did after addressing me a worried glance. So I began as we were alone. Do you have something to say as an explanation? About what? She said apathically. I thought you were my friend and now I find out that you're a bitch who spreads rumors as a reaction to being refused instead, I said with a sarcastic smile and in a calm tone which I really still don't understand how I managed to keep. I really don't know what you're saying, she spat. I lost my self-control and grabbed her shoulders, forcing her to stand up and face me. Rumors, I just said as my throat went dry because of the rage that was taking possession of me. She now looked into my wide-open eyes. She wasn't moved at all. It wasn't me, she simply said, you're after the wrong bitch, Nishinoya. Is mine, I stated, tightening the grasp onto her shoulders. Don't you dare touch him again or hurt him as you already did. As I said those words, I abruptly let go of her, causing her to fall on the floor. She started crying. I know I have been acting like a bitch, she sobbed. I just kept on living with the mask other people built me up. Please, don't try to make me empathize with you, I'm just trying to explain. I couldn't help but falling in love with him. And there's no use for me to tell you why because you already know what he's like. As soon as I knew you two got together as a couple, I completely blacked out. I couldn't believe that me, the goddess, had been defeated by just you. This is what I thought when I made up all that stuff. It didn't work. He loves you. As I confessed what I'd done to her. It was the biggest mistake. Her? Who are you talking about? Kiria Hitomi, she said while rubbing her eyes. Her cheeks as red as those of a porcelain doll. I thought she was the only one left for me to trust. I'm sorry. All that I felt now was pain inside. She was so alone and so desperate to confide in someone who had tried to steal her boyfriend some time before. I think this is why I gave her my hand, which she grabbed to stand up. She was guilty, but probably she had been doing those things because she didn't know what to do. She abruptly hugged me and kept on sobbing. All I could do was pat on her head awkwardly. As soon as I got out of the gym, I ran into Noya. He looked strange. I had never seen him like that. His face was all red and he was twisting his fingers. I had a little laugh. What's going on, babe? I cooed with a smirk, which caused him to blush even more. Why you? I heard you, he stuttered. Which part? That? When you yelled, I'm yours. His eyes were looking away, and his hand was behind his neck, showing his embarrassment. Oh, my God, I sighed. Wasn't that obvious? He didn't speak a word, so I abruptly grabbed the both of his wrists and pulled him closer. His eyes were wide open, locked into mine. Oh, boy, I whispered. Why are you so innocent? I'm getting excited. Then I placed one hand under his shirt on the lower part of his back, and I kissed him passionately. He was as tense as a violin string. Calm down, I said with a smile. It's that. I'm getting hot. And a bit. Damn, me too, I simply said. Then I started kissing his neck, causing him to gulp. I kissed the scars Kyoko had gifted him. Noya, I want you now, I whispered, still caressing his back under his shirt. What? He gulped. I mean, in what sense? Come on. You know, I grinned. I can always slap your ass a bit if you prefer. But-chan, when did you become like that? I thought. He stuttered. When? Did I? I pretended to be deep into my thoughts. I can't remember. Whatever. This said, I pushed Noya on the outer wall of the gym. But, here. No. He stuttered. I'm the mage. You're right, maybe. Can we go to your place? I purely asked, leaving him out of words. Where is it? Not far away from here then. Let's go. As soon as we got to his place, which I have to admit, was really curious about, he said to Dima. As soon as we got in, I noticed an old woman sitting on the floor next to a table. She was smoking a cigarette, and the ashtray on the table was full of cig butts. I suppose she hadn't heard Noya before, because she had a jump and brought a hand on her chest. Nishinoya you, she exclaimed. Do you want me to have a heart attack, perhaps? It's not my fault if you're a bit deaf. Granny, my babe side plus, all those cigs are more likely to get you a heart attack actually. It's scientifically proved. As if you knew that much about science, she laughed. Then she turned to me and stared at me with piercing eyes behind her thick glasses. And she is? She inquired. I am afraid I started, but I was cut off from Noya, who said, she's my girlfriend. Hush, she stared at us for a bunch of seconds, I see. Please don't be too noisy. But, Granny. He was scarlet red again, and I giggled a bit. And remember that you're deaf. What? I didn't hear. As we got upstairs, we got into his room. Name Chan. This is my rude dash. I didn't let him finish what he was saying. I closed the door and abruptly pushed him onto his bed. Oh, my. He gulped. Babe, you're so forward tonight. I pulled off his t-shirt and stared at him for a while in pure admiration. You really are a deity, Noya, I gasped. Sikal. Me you now. I had a smile and leaned onto him. You're my deity. You, I whispered in his ear. Then he flipped me and started kissing my neck. After a while, he stopped. Why did you? I asked. It was so pleasant. Name Chan. Are you sure you want to go that far? I mean, do you really want me after all those rumors and voices spreading? I would understand you if... Shut the hell up, I said. I don't care about all that shit. I love you, babe, and I want you now. Thanks for watching my video. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel so you won't miss anything I post.